Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am just so excited to be with all of you. So, I just want to introduce myself a little bit. As I typed in the description, I'm a professional hypnotist. I've done thousands of sessions with people over the years. I've trained with some of the top hypnotists in the world, and I want you to benefit from that. My name is Amy Coford, and I have personal experience with struggles, just like all of you, and overcoming. And so there's so much that I can share with you. And I'm going to do that over the rest of my life. Quite honestly, I never want to retire. I just want to keep doing this my whole life. So today I wanted to do a little live about how to help you. The cool thing about what I do as a hypnotist is that every aspect of how I help you is ultimately to help you be more successful, to make more money, to improve your health, your relationships. And there's just so much to cover with that. One of the ways that you can have a better relationship is to love yourself. And I'll do a whole other webinar about that. For today, I wanted to talk about motivation and confidence and the aspect that those are in helping you be more successful. So, thank you for joining me. I'm really excited about this. I have a number of ways to help you. So, if I were to ask you, do you think that if you were more motivated, you could make more money? Would you raise your hand? Yeah. Let's say I was in a room of 1,000 people and I said, who here believes that if you're more motivated, you make more money? How many hands do you think would go up? I think all of them. Okay, now another question. Do you believe that if you are more confident, you can make more money? Absolutely, right? Again, how many hands would go up in a room of 1,000 people? So, thank you. And because I don't have anyone watching right now, that's fine. I'm just practicing and I'm going to get better and better at this so that I am a pro at webinars. All right. So let's talk about your mind because, I asked you if motivation will help you be more successful, confidence. Well, those are all in the mind, right? And we know a lot more nowadays about how the mind works and its important role in helping us be more successful. And we could go really deep. There's so much about that. Let's keep it simple today. And in future live streams on YouTube, I can go into a lot more detail. But because we're going to keep it simple today, as you know, your mind is everything when it comes to motivation. So let's start with motivation. First of all, what is it that makes one person more motivated than another? Why is it that some people are ultra motivated and some people are not? Well, part of it could be genetics, part of it is just personality. I have 5 biological kids, right? I gave birth to 5 kids. And I can tell you that each one of my 5 kids are as different as you could possibly imagine. Different personalities, different dispositions, uh, different levels of motivation, different everything. So part of it is, yeah, just the way that we're born. Part of it is having that reason why. That is such a big one. And then part of it is the way that we think about ourselves. So there we go with how the mind is a factor in motivation. And the way that you think, but how does the way that you think motivate you? And where did that thinking come from? As you know, the way that you think has everything to do with your life experiences, your education level, what you know, what you've learned, and so much, right? So I have a book coming out very soon, and it is all about living fearlessly. It's called Hardwired to Rise. And the reason it's called that is because we are hardwired as human beings to rise above fear, to rise up to it, to challenge it and say, I am not going to let you stop me or cause me suffering. So, yeah, if you're interested, I don't have any people watching. Again, this is just my first time doing this. And so this is just kind of a practice run. I wanted to make sure that my camera is working. I wanted to make sure that my microphone is working, that the lighting looks okay. So any feedback would be great. And you know what? If you want to learn more about how I can help you be more motivated to make more money, let me know, because I didn't present a whole lot of content with this. But I will be doing more webinars every week where we dive into motivation, to confidence, and I will actually do hypnotic activities with these so that you know how easy it is for me to help you, right? Basically, you just close your eyes and change your life. How much better can it get than that? How much easier? But the cool thing is, not only is it easy, it is incredibly effective. Now, again, I've studied with some of the best in the world, and I want to help you to make more money, to be more motivated. And I have so much amazing techniques and content and information and skills and experience with this. So I'm excited to work with you. Thank you so much for watching this if you did. And again, if you feel like you hopped on here and you got gypped, reach out to me, amycofer.com, or you can just email me through there. It contacts me through Amy Cofer. That's AMYKOF. Well, you can see on my wall. There's how you spell it. amycofer.com. You can get a hold of me that way, and I will do a individual session with you, or just a little bit of an activity. I mean, this is huge. My sessions are hundreds of dollars each. So if you happen to be the person that's watching this right now, I have no audience, which is fine. Again, this was just kind of a practice run to see how it works. And, but if you just happen to watch this, please reach out to me and I will help you with whatever you need. And this is an exclusive offer. Don't tell anyone else, only you, because it's not for everyone, this offer. So thank you so much. Again, my name is Amy Coford. You can find me at amycoford.com. And thank you. Have a fantastic weekend. You are amazing. You are strong. You are powerful. Remember that this weekend. Connect to your greatness. And another thing that I'll go over in the future is how to stop criticizing yourself, because I have worked with numerous clients over the years. Like I say, I've done thousands of sessions. One thing that I've found is that people are very critical of themselves. That is definitely going to be an obstacle to making more money. And I even know people that have made a lot of money that are critical of themselves. But they could either be doing better or just be making good money and feel good about themselves. So I work with a lot of professionals, a lot of people that are doing well, but then they have these times that come up where things are not going well. And so I help them get back on track. I have a number of business owners that have come to me. So, real quick, before I sign off, here is what I do with hypnotism with people. My main number one thing that people come to me for is depression and anxiety. That's number one that they come to me for. And how do I help people with that? Well, there's a number of things, right? Everyone's depression and anxiety is about different things. Some of it is resolving past traumas, getting the mind to neutralize that experience more so it's okay. so that the person can remember the trauma, but not, it doesn't affect them anymore. They're okay with it. It's almost like when you can watch a movie and at the moment that you are watching it, right, it's sucking you in and it's making you feel certain emotions. But then when you're done with the movie, you just kind of move on with life. It's kind of like that, where when you've had major traumas or even minor traumas, it doesn't matter. A trauma is a trauma, and how it affects you is what makes it a trauma. To one person, an experience might not be a trauma, but to another person, it is. It's just how it affects someone. So that is one of the things where I get the mind to say, it's okay. Uh, and there's a number of ways that I do that to help release some of the strong emotions that are connected with trauma. Emotions are in your subconscious, which I'll get into in the future. And so that's one of the ways, but also just getting some of these other issues that affect the depression and anxiety so that it's not a big deal anymore, so that you're at peace. I also help people deal with stress, and I have a number of ways to do that. I have a whole cool worksheet called the Stress Eliminator that I send with clients. If you happen to be watching that, let me know and I'll send you my Stress Eliminator that is incredibly effective at helping you reduce or eliminate stress. So, with depression and anxiety, yeah, there's a number of things we're working on. But what I do is release and replace. Okay, so we're releasing what is causing the depression and anxiety. We are releasing all the troublesome thoughts and beliefs and feelings and replacing them with good, positive thoughts and feelings. And so that's the number one thing that people come to me for. I have an amazing program online that you can do anywhere in the world that is just an amazing set. It's a program that will completely change your life. It'll help you make more money. It helps you have better relationships, amazing relationships, positive connection with others, and it helps you feel better, have more energy, be more alive, be more healthy, mentally healthy and physically healthy as well. So I would love to have you join that program because it will change your life. You will move forward in ways that you never knew possible. And you deserve that. Again, I want to tell you that you are a miracle. You are amazing. The other thing that I help people with is smoking. I can get people to stop smoking in one session with a lifetime guarantee. And I am going to make that available worldwide very soon. I've been doing it mainly just in the office, but I'm going to convert that so that people all over the world can do that. It's going to be so exciting. I also help people with sports performance. I have athletes that come to me who don't understand why they're not playing at their peak performance. So I help them. Oftentimes, there's little fears that have crept into their mind from past experiences that kind of make it so that they're not performing like they want to. And so there's a number of ways that I help people, but basically it's cool. Like imagine, okay, you know how an athlete becomes really good at what they do? They have to practice, right? Just like a musician, a sports star, a top athlete gets there by practicing again and again. Well, what that practice is doing is training the mind body coordination. It's creating muscle memory and teaching your mind, here's how you do this really well by practicing, right? It's just training your mind. So with sports performance hypnotism, what it's doing, it's like years of practice. So it's getting you there faster because it's training your brain. Here's how you play it at optimal peak performance. Here's how to golf perfectly. Here's how to do tumbling. I've had a number of cheerleaders come to me to do better tumbling, and it works great. I've had a number of wrestlers come to me, and it's worked wonders. In fact, it's worked so well that I keep getting referrals people from even other states will call and say, "Hey, I heard that you helped so and so with their wrestling and that it was amazing." So I've helped wrestlers, and then, like I say, golfers. I've had several golfers actually, and it works really, really well. So that's I do sports performance. So those are the main things, but I am a speaker. I do all kinds of motivational keynote speaking at corporate events and at conferences and seminars. So I love speaking, and it's fun because I have more in my repertoire of things that you can choose from when you hire me to speak. I can make it a hybrid speech where I present amazing content and bring up people, hypnotize them, and have a blast. Get the whole audience laughing their heads off and having so much fun, having more fun than they have for a long time. I've literally had people come up to me after some of my speeches and say, I have not laughed that hard in years. So, tons of fun. All right. Well, thank you so much. You're amazing. I love you all. I love the world, and I want to make the world better one person at a time and millions at a time. So please feel free to reach out to me. I'm just really excited. I love people. So again, I'm Amy Coford. I'm a hypnotist, and I am here to help you achieve your dreams. Live the dream. All right. Thank you.